Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a bit more of an informational video than a show-off video, and today's video is going to be about how to get the stuck shed off of your snake's tail. And why this is important is because after it builds up and shed after shed after shed, it still stays on there. It will actually constrict and kill the end of your snake's tail. And this is a very common thing because it's very hard for them to get that little tiny bit of their tail to wipe that shed off of. And how you're going to do this is you're just going to take the tip of their tail and stick it in some warm, not hot water. They're not going to like this, but you have to keep them in there. And their tip of their tail dying is not going to be crucial or kill the snake. It might be a little uncomfortable, but that's really going to be it. And it doesn't look as good as if they have a full tail. But I just got to wait for here. Soak up that wet shed. Or dry shed. Yeah, let's try this. And basically, every time it cuts here, it's just him pulling away. And I have to grab him and bring him back. And soon here, I doubt that he even has any. But he did. There you go. You got it, mate. Now we have all the excess shed off. For that being a little bit scuffed, I had my phone on top of a tripod, and I know it didn't focus on my snake's tail, but I'll get a clip of that later. And basically the way you want to do this is you want to put it in there for about 30 seconds, take it out, and, put a little bit of pressure. You don't want to be too hard, because if you are too hard, you can't hurt your snake. And remember, it is just watered down skin, so it shouldn't be very hard to take off. And if it is, put it back in there and try again, and just keep doing that until you get some off. Really make sure to do this with water. Don't do it without water, because it will hurt your snake, and it can also rip off scales. And now I am also going to do it with my little snake Smoothie, but she has not shed yet. She doesn't have that on her tail, so we're going to have to do that whenever she sheds. And hopefully it is in the next week or so, because I did just feed her, and she has pretty much been shedding every time she is in. And we are back, guys. It has been about 3 weeks since that last clip. The reason for that was because Smoothie, she didn't get in shed for about a couple days after I fed her, and then she went into blue phase for like a solid week. It was ridiculously long. Grape did the same thing. He went into blue phase like with Smoothie, and took just as long. It was insane how long it took for them to shed. Usually, once you see their blue phase, it takes about like 2 or 3 days once they're like really in it. And then just a few days before she finally shed, I got really sick. I was sick for a solid 5 days. I missed 3 days of school. There was a weekend in between, so I didn't miss that much school, which is nice. But it was still like really bad, and I had some lasting effects of it still, so I wasn't feeling great for like another solid 3 days. And then I put this video off for another little bit, and then the night of the morning I was going to film it, I fed her, so I had to wait like a solid 3 more days, which is where I'm at now. I'm 3 days after I fed her. So now we can finally continue this video, and I'll show you what Smoothie looks like with the food in her. Alright, so here's Smoothie's tank. She has recently just been chilling under her water dish. Okay, well, I just ate my words. She's usually under there now, but I guess she decided to chill under her hide today. Whoa, come down there. In a bit of a strike pose. Yeah, she still does have a bit of a lump, like right there. Like right there. That's where the food is. But, I want to get this stuck shed off. I've put it off long enough. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So here now we have our cup of warm water. I'll just go ahead and try and show you the best I can the stuck shed on her tail. But you can kind of see where it gets a bit like, more like in, like right there about. It kind of shrinks inwards, and you got that a little bit. That is the part that is got that shed on it. And I definitely put this off for a bit too long. But you know, we're finally getting it done, so that's the important part about it. She's gotten so much bigger. After this, I will be showing you what Grape's tail finally looks like after I got his shed off. And while I'm doing this, I might as well tell you my plan for my videos. I'm going to try and post twice a month. You know, that may vary. Like, I'm going to try to do a video like every 2 weeks, but maybe I'll have one the first week of a month, and then I'll have one on the last week of the month. Let's try and get this shed off now. It's been a good while. She's moving a lot right now. It is not helping my case right now when I'm trying to get her to stay still. But man, she has gotten so much bigger, and she is so pretty. She is not wanting to cooperate today. She's done a lot better the last few times. Just being really active right now. And that's not what we want. Man, she's like trying to climb in the inside of my elbow so bad right now, and it's making it harder for her right now. Man, as soon as I touch her tail, she wiggles away. Since she's like damp, it's so hard. I will win this battle. You cannot escape me taking the shed off. And with me saying I was trying to post video every month, this was a really big jump that I took. And I am aware of that, but like I said, I was sick a lot. And I kind of put this off because I was kind of demotivated from being sick so much. But I really do like making these videos and seeing you guys, and seeing the views, and knowing that some people are watching my videos. God, I think I need to re-soak her. It took so long to do that. Alright, well, I'll see you when she finally lets me even attempt to get this shed off, man. Got him. There it is, right on my finger there. This thing goes out of focus just when you want it to focus. But we got that little bit of shed off her tail finally. Just gonna lightly touch the end of her tail here, just to check. Yep, nothing's coming off. Now, we have to put her back for being such a pain in my butt. So now we're down in my basement to give an update on how Grape's tail is doing. Later in this video, I will be showing you all of the other updates that have happened since my last video, and since the last videos to where those things have been featured in. And something that's also changed is that we have changed the drawers on Grape's tank. He's also in the front of my basement, and he used to be over here where my couch is now. One of the reasons I say it was so odd why Smoothie hangs out under her water dish, because Grape did that exact same thing in the exact same tank under the exact same water bowl. And as you can see, he also does it in his new big tank with his massive water bowl that is appropriately sized for him to get under. Big, pretty boy. Let's hope. I got him around my neck right now because it's the easiest way to show it. And well, he is taking his tail away from me because he has decided that it is a better idea to wrap around my arm. Okay, now he's going inside of my shirt. We don't want that right now. Oh my goodness. No! It was focusing on his tail and now he's trying to escape. Please, for the love of Mary, focus. I know you can. I just saw you do it. Stop trying to run away! Oh my goodness. There it is. Well, you saw it for a little bit, but the end of his tail, there is a little spiky part there, which is basically just bone. And that is from when it just strangled the end of his tail for a really long time when I hadn't been doing this. But you can also see that because I've been doing this, there's also new, healthy growth right there, which is a really good thing. And it's really nice to see that his tail has recovered a bit from all the years where I wouldn't do this regularly after they shed every time. And now, it looks like I have a stomach worm because he has crawled into my shirt. Dear Lord. I'm going to die any second now. And another thing I said I would do was give you an update on this beautiful masterpiece of a salamander tank. Not to pat myself on the back or anything. Something that I've noticed while this tank being in my room and being installed is that they have a designated burying area. You can't really see it because it's covered by this plant here. But right here is like a ravine where they will just chill and like sit and chill under the ground. And another thing that happened is, unfortunately, it looks like this leaf guy isn't doing too well. Also, while I was sick, I kind of skipped on misting this tank, so I think while that happened, it just got a bit too dry for it, and it's kind of dying. Half of it's like yellow right now. Man, we got a beautiful model right here. Oh my goodness, just absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. But this, the core plant is doing amazing. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I think this leaf might have gotten bigger. It's like a colossal leaf compared to these ones. It is much bigger. And how this plant kind of grows is they'll send off shoots. They won't really grow more from like the base of it or like shoot off from like right here. They will do that, but that usually happens more when it's more established, and it's just been put in this new tank as this little 3-leaf plant, so it's probably just going to send off shoots that'll be coming out from over here, over there, up here in their cavern. I have also noticed some of the springtails while I've been misting. And notice how I just say springtails because I have not seen one isopod since I have put them in this tank, but I have seen the springtails, which is a good sign. I've seen them a few times. First time I saw them was about a week ago. Actually, today, this morning, I saw them running around over here mostly. I seem to see them more often over in this corner when I'm misting. You know, they run out from under leaves and try and like dig down or get to cover whenever I'm misting the tank. These guys have been doing good as well. They've moved out of their comfort log that was in their old tank, and they have both usually been hiding in their new big rock right here, which I'm sure they feel much safer in because, you know, this only has one egg entrance and one exit, which are the same hole. It's completely surrounded, no holes in the back. Oh, sorry about the angle there. But this one has holes on both sides. And we have somebody inhabiting this place right now as well. And now the turtles. So really the big change that we've made is I have put a brick on this step because they couldn't get up here. They were missing something like this log, which I think I told you at the end of my turtle video that I buried this in the rock so they can get up there. They sometimes dislodge it. I just put it back. And they didn't have something like this over here, so maybe they wanted to go up there in some shallow water and just like be mostly out of the water without the heat lamp. So I just gave him that option because, you know, they've been climbing up there. He was climbing up there to get to me, actually, just a few seconds ago, right when I started filming. And really nothing else has changed. We did actually lay a piece of wood over here because they would always freak out when we would come over here. But you see, now he's coming up right here. That one's kind of hiding, but like, it's not hiding exactly from us. It's not like freaking out. They would usually just like freak out and start digging at the back of that wall just like really fast, and you could tell they were just freaked out. But now they don't freak out. They might stay back there, but I'm pretty sure they just like to be wedged behind the filter, especially that one. This one just wants to get fed. Isn't that right? This rock has also built up some algae on the back and where the water hits it usually. These have also been kind of dead spots for their poop to get washed up. You can see there's kind of a layer there. Also up here, food gets stuck up there as well. Right there on that. Right where they connect, right there. That is not the rock, that's a piece of food. They kind of look similar. There you go, guys. Hope that helped you to manage to get the skin off your snake's tail. Sorry about the delay again. A lot of stuff happened. Got, kind of demotivated from being sick for so long, just laying down in bed and being annoyed at being sick and not being able to do anything. But hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe helps me out. Very good when you like and subscribe. Very nice. So, I'll see you in the next one.